the pollution of air, water, and earth caused by the train derailment last?
Honestly, I hate to say this, but I believe that we are going to be dealing with this for generations to come. I think that Norfolk Southern did not do the right thing in the days preceding this train derailment. I believe by them leaving those toxic materials, hundreds and thousands of gallons of oil to just sink into our soil even further. I think by doing the controlled burn, it was the cheapest solution, maybe not the only one nor the safest, and they polluted our air. And I think that there are far long-reaching consequences to the choices that they made and the choices that they continue to make by not cleaning that up appropriately. And we know that's true because the EPA went in and basically told Norfolk they did not clean up that site. So that right there tells me exactly how long this is going to affect me and the residents of East Palestine. I believe that if Norfolk would have stood up and did the right thing from the minute this happened, that it possibly could have went away at some point. But because they have been neglectful, because they put profit over people, and because they thought that they were just going to be able to sweep this under the rug, they were negligent and they didn't care what was going to happen. And they thought that they were to get their train tracks built and trains were going to be rolling through here, and that's all they cared about. And that's not what's happened. And now they're being held accountable for their actions. And the sad thing is I hope that they realize that 20 years from now, when women are losing their uteruses, when women can't have children, when people are dying from kidney disease, lung cancer, liver cancer, I really hope that they would look back and realize that what they've done here is an absolute shame.
What's your expectation for the Chinese media in reporting the derailment accident?
Definitely, because I think that makes them tremble in their boots. I mean, our town is so tiny. It's just crazy to see how much coverage this has. But yes, I think that the Chinese media can play a huge role in helping Norfolk do the right thing. Helping even spread coverage further. You know, like I said, when companies, when government, when elected officials see that they're being watched by not only the United States, but by media sources from other countries, it forces their hand. And my biggest thing is what I would want from the Chinese media is don't let us be forgotten, because that is my biggest fear with the media in the US. Things happen so quickly that one day this is a headline, the next day the headline's something new. And I can't stress the importance of us not being forgotten, because I believe as soon as the pressure is let off of these corporations by these elected officials, that they're going to slack and they're going to falter, and they are not going to follow through on their promises that they've made to this town and all the residents in it. You know, please keep fighting for us. Don't let us be forgotten. I think that this is far, far from over. And I think that we have a long battle ahead of us. And I think that with the news coverage that's going on, that it will protect us citizens more. And I think that you covering this, being so far away from us, is absolutely awesome. It shows your humanitarian side, that even though this is something that isn't going to affect you personally, you still care. And that's why I agreed to do this interview with you. And I also agreed because I want to get nationwide coverage. But it was heartwarming that you reached out to me and being so far away, knowing that this would probably not have any direct impact on you now or for in the future, and you still reaching out to cover this story was heartwarming to me. And I would love for the Chinese media to keep East Palestine's name in the headlines, and keep us in your prayers, and help us fight the good fight.